All right, folks, I'm out here today. It is a Monday, and I'm in a different location. It is a piece of private property it is a new permission site. And as you get into this, you'll start to get new permission sites. And as long as you treat the people's property and you treat the people with dignity and respect, you're not going to have any problem finding a place to metal detect. But I just wanted to kind of give you a look around here. Obviously, I'm all set up there with my metal detector and my nice shovel, and of course I've got backpack, water, supplies, and I just came down this hill into this little runoff, and I like to work these areas like this because generally as weather hits and things like that, things have a tendency to roll downhill and work its way down to the bottom. I really am impressed with these rock formations here and some different areas that I'm going to look at. There's possibly some Civil War campsites here. I have stepped out of West Virginia. So because of digging history and because of our popularity that has went beyond just the state of West Virginia, we are actually in Ohio today. And so this is just on the other side of the river. If you study your history, you'll see where Morgan's Raiders did a lot of activity. They burned some towns over in this area, in the Meigs County, Gallia County area. And it's very, very rugged and rough. And there were a lot of Union troops that were camped over here in different places. And just because a place is grown up and wooded over doesn't mean that didn't used to be the site of a town or a township or a Civil War camp. You've got to really look at the terrain. So I wanted to take this time to kind of look at the terrain. Now I can look around, I can tell you right now by the size of the trees, this place has been timbered, and it was clear-cut timbered. I don't see a tree here that's over 45, maybe 50 years old. But those rocks have not been moved. So when I look at those rocks, I really kind of look at them closely, and I'll look and see if there's any dug in places or sunken in places, or maybe even writing on the rocks, because that's a telltale sign that somebody's been here. So the other things that I look at is I look and see where this is headed, and it's headed down into a stream. So there's obviously a stream down there, a creek at the bottom of this, and that's going to be a great place to look because most likely back in that day they followed the ridge lines, they followed the creeks, they followed the rivers, and I'm on a direct north-south route. So I am looking to the south right now according to my compass. I'm looking to the south, a little bit southwest. So for those of you that studied Morgan's Raiders, most of them came up from Tennessee, which would be to the southwest of West Virginia, and up in through Virginia, Kentucky. They were all over the place. And then you had a lot of guerrilla activity in this area in southern Ohio. So we could find anything here. So it's real exciting. I'm excited to find it, and I'm excited to share it with the property owners. Just so you know, our value is this video. Our value is the find, and to be able to find this stuff. You know, 98% of what we find on somebody's property, you know, we give it back to them, you know, and out of that 98% of stuff, the rest of it's trash. So obviously we dispose of any trash, but most of the people want it in a museum or some place where people can enjoy it. And so we honor that request as well. Remember, folks, it's just about how you treat other people. And again, thinking of being out here, it's a beautiful day. I've only got about an hour and a half out here, so I won't get a whole lot of searching in today. But I think this is a gorgeous area, and I think that I'm going to need to come back and spend a good 8 to 10 hour day out here, maybe longer, once I establish where the bulk of the material's at that we're looking for. So keep watching us on Digging History, and subscribe and like on our YouTube channel. And remember, folks, that a day digging beats a day sitting on the couch. God bless. We'll see you in a bit.